Hey, how you guys doing? It's Nick Gorgas over here doing my drive-by picks for college basketball for today. Again, taking over for my brother Johnny. Couldn't make it. Same thing, lost his voice. But we're here. We're going to take over. Let's get it started. So what we got here, first game, Tennessee against Oregon State. Tennessee is favored by 8.5 points. They're 18-8 in their season, on a one losing streak. Just lost to Alabama by 5 points, but they're 6-4 in the last 10. Oregon State is 17-12 in their season. They're coming off a three-game win streak, 7-3 in their last 10. The spread over here is 8.5. Tennessee has great defense. Oregon State is good offensively. They usually cover the spread, but you know what? Over here, we're taking Tennessee on this one. They're just gonna come out strong, not let Oregon State get anywhere near close to 8.5. So we're taking Tennessee over here. Next game, we've got Oklahoma State against Liberty. Oklahoma State's favored by 7.5 points. They're 20-8 in the season on a one-game losing streak. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Liberty is on a 23-5 in their season on a 12-game win streak, and 10-0 in their last 10. Liberty beat North Alabama by 4 points to get here. They have a strong chance, but you know what? We're gonna take Oklahoma State over here, 7.5 points. We're gonna take them to beat Liberty and advance. Next game, San Diego State against Syracuse. San Diego State's favored by 3 points. They're 23-4 in the season on a 14-game win streak, 10-0 in their last 10. Syracuse is 16-9 in their season, coming off a one-game losing streak, and 6-4 in their last 10. We're taking San Diego State over here to win, cover the spread by 3. They beat Utah State by 11. Beat everybody that got in their way to get to the championship, and here they are. So they're not gonna give out any type of weakness. Coming out here, coming out strong. Next game, we've got West Virginia against Morehead State. West Virginia is 18-9 in their season on a two-game losing streak, 6-4 in their last 10. Morehead State is 20-7 in their season, 7-game win streak, 9-1 in the last 10. They just beat Belmont by 15 points, and Belmont was an amazing team all year. But West Virginia has a better coach. They have better players. They face better competition. Morehead State's going to be easy for them to get by, so we're taking West Virginia over here. Next game, we've got Clemson and Rutgers. Clemson, 16-7 in their season, one-game losing streak, just lost to Miami, Florida, 7-3 in their last 10. Rutgers is 15-11 in their season, also on a one-game losing streak, 5-5 in their last 10. Clemson has beaten Georgia Tech by 2 points. They beat North Carolina by 13 points. They beat Florida State by 10 points. Rutgers lost to Illinois by 22 points, but they beat Indiana by 11. You know what? This is an iffy game, but we're going to take Clemson over here to take the win. So yeah, we're taking Clemson over here. Next game, we've got Houston and Cleveland. Houston's favored by 20 points, 24-3 in their season on a 7-game win streak, 9-1 in the last 10. Cleveland State is 19-7 in their season on a 4-game win streak, 8-2 in their last 10. You know what? Houston team that shows no mercy. You know what? They score, they defend, they play until the buzzer. Cleveland State beat Oakland by 11 to get here, but Houston is going to embarrass them badly. So we're taking them by 20 points. If I could take them by more, I would. But yeah, Houston's the pick over here. What we got next? Texas Tech against Utah State. Texas Tech's favored by 4 points over here. They're 17-10 in their season. They average 73 points. Average gets scored on 63 points, while Utah State averages 72 points and averages scored on 62 points. Texas Tech is on a 2-game lose streak. They're on 5-5 in their last 10. Utah State on a 1-game lose streak and 7-3 in their last 10. Utah State beat San Diego State by 11 points. Texas Tech has actually faced better teams, better competition, but Utah State is a solid team all around. This is going to be a toss-up. You know what? We're going to go with Texas State on this one to cover 4 points. So that's what we got here, Texas Tech. Next game, Colgate against Arkansas. So Colgate is 14-4 in their season. They score average 86 points per game, average scored on 68 points per game. Arkansas is favored by 8.5 points. They're 22-6 in their season Average score 82 points per game. Average scored on 70 points per game. Colgate's only faced a few teams throughout their season: Army, Holy Cross, Navy, Boston University, and Loyola Maryland. Colgate only played 5 teams, never faced anybody difficult, nobody elite, no elite team like Arkansas. So we're definitely taking Arkansas in this game. 8.5. That's a very fair spread. Taking them over here. Next game, we've got Ohio State against Oral Roberts. Ohio State's favored by 16.5 points. They're 21-9 in their season. They average 77 points per game and average against 71 points per game on a 1-game losing streak, 5-5 on the last 10. Oral Roberts is 16-10 in their season. They average 79 points per game. They average score on 77 points per game, coming off a 5-game win streak, 7-3 in their last 10. Ohio State just lost to Illinois by 3 points in overtime, but they beat Michigan by 1 point. They beat Purdue by 1 point. You know what? Just a really all around great team. So we're gonna go with Ohio State over here. 16.5. You know what? They got good starters. We're gonna take them over here. Next game, Drexel against Illinois. Illinois is favored by 22.5 points. They're 23-6 in their season, coming off a 7-game win streak, and they're 9-1 in their last 10. Drexel is 12-7 in their season, coming off a 4-game win streak, and 7-3 in their last 10. Drexel just beat Elon by 7 points. They only scored 63 points. It was 63 against 56, so they won by 7. Illinois is crazy. They beat Iowa twice. They beat Purdue, Rutgers, Indiana, Wisconsin. So we're definitely taking Illinois over here. 22.5. They're the real deal, so they're gonna cover that, and they're gonna sweep the floor with Drexel. All right, and last game that I've got over here, we've got Loyal Chicago against Georgia Tech. Loyal Chicago is favored by 5.5 points. 24-4 in their season, coming off a 6-game win streak, 9-1 in the last 10. Georgia Tech is 17-8 in their season on an 8-game win streak, 8-2 in the last 10. But this game over here, Georgia Tech's starting forward, Moses Wright, he's not in this game, he's out. He averages 17.5 points, averages 8 rebounds per game. He's not in, he's going to make a big difference. They're going to really need him. And once Loyal Chicago, better team, they're gonna come out and take the win. 5.5 points is a fair spread. Yeah, Loyal Chicago have a great big man, have a great 6-man, so all around better team. We're taking Loyal Chicago over here. And that's all I got for today. It's Friday, March 19th. Good luck, everybody, and let's get it. Have a good one.